Hi everyone, it's Tristen. I hope that you're doing well, and if you're not doing well, that's okay too. Just know that it's temporary. The other day I met up with a fellow psychic, a beautiful soul, and she told me that Lemuria or Lemurians want to connect with me. And I feel like I've channeled beings and I don't know who they are, where it comes from, but I just taken the information. So I feel like I definitely communicated with Lemurians before, or Lemuria, but I don't know much about them. So today what I want to do is put myself in that trance and talk to these beings or these energies and see what comes up. And I feel like I know a little bit about Lemuria and Lemurians because I've read about it in the Work Your Light Oracle by Rebecca Campbell. As I was getting ready for this video doing my makeup, I was able to sense their presence of Lemuria, and I already started getting little bits of downloads and little things that I'm gonna channel. So I already feel connected. But yeah, I love I love Rebecca Campbell, all her books, all her teachings, all her cards, her podcast. Lemuria. So I have the card. Lemuria, or Mu, is one of the Earth's lost lands, where heaven really was a place on Earth, a time before we kicked out of the Garden of Eden. In Lemuria, life worked in harmony. All beings were seen as equal, and we were deeply reverent to Mother Earth. We knew that a mosquito was no worse than us, and the sun no better. Perhaps you too believe that heaven really can be a place on Earth. Perhaps you're part of the transition team who at a soul level are devoted to creating this kind of harmony on the planet now. Thank you for doing this work. It's easy to get overwhelmed by the state of affairs on the planet right now, but you are being encouraged to keep holding the clear vision of the future. It is closer than you think. You may be guided to hold the frequency of Lemuria in your own community, family, workplace, or within yourself. Know that it is possible, and while at times it may feel like you are alone, you are truly not. There are hundreds of thousands who hold the codes of this ancient lost land, and even Lemuria crystals that hold the codes of remembering that are beginning to rise all over the planet. Keep doing what you are doing, and remember, the only way to heal the world around us is to first heal ourselves. It says to hold the card on your heart and say, I hold the codes of Lemuria and believe that heaven really can be a place on Earth. It's interesting. Other things that I know is that Lemurians, these beings, who I'm not sure are aliens, like I don't know if they exist intergalactically or interdimensionally, or if they're among us, but I can't wait to find out. I know that they're tall and thin, and I know they have a cat-like energy, like a feline energy, you know? I'll just get into it. Let's channel. I meditated before, but I'll do a little bit more right now. So I'm just grounding down. I feel connected to my angels, my spirit guides, you know, white light, the universe, pretty quickly. I'm just gonna breathe a bit with my hand on my heart. I'm grounding down, grounding my energy. I tend to be anxious, so I'm grounding down. I actually already feel Lemurians coming closer to me, Lemuria energy. And I'm ready to channel. Okay. So you guys excited? You guys ready to feel what I feel from these energies and these beings? And what is Lemuria? Who are Lemurians? Let's find out. Okay, so right now I'm in a trance. Okay, so it's kind of like out-of-body experience where, you know, physically I'm here, consciously I'm here, but subconsciously, you know, I'm in a different realm right now. I feel like I'm transported to Lemuria. So this lost land. I feel like I'm being greeted by like a king of some sort, or like a like someone in charge. It's a male energy. Very bright. Lemuria is very bright. So kind of like heaven, like very white and bright and happy. Very, very high frequency. So I know like heaven kind of has that energy of like good, you know, happy, nice, good choices, you know, like it seems like Lemurians are good people and know right from wrong and choose to walk the right side, not the wrong side of life, okay? There's gender here. There's female Lemurians and male Lemurians. They have big eyes, which can mean indication that they have big eyes physically, or that they see well, or that they're just very open to love, or just being open to see. I'm getting a confirmation that yes, that's true. They like to see. Strong community. Very, very into community and helping each other. You know, they're all of service. There's a sense of oneness and interconnectedness, where if I help you, you help me. Lemuria. Okay, so I'm getting an understanding of this energy. It seems like Lemuria is an energy that exists interdimensionally, so it's not physical per se, it's invisible, okay? But they want to infiltrate in a good way. They want to kind of infiltrate Earth to bring in their like star seeds, their star codes, their energy, their bright and good energy to Earth, where people can work together and cohabitate and help each other out and help each other heal and being more vulnerable. Okay, so this was the eyes, so that they could really see each other. So there's no facade. It's being able to see each other clearly. A lot of imagery that I'm seeing is the water, but when the water sparkles. So like when sunlight hits water and it's like sparkly, this is Lemuria. It's very sparkly, you know, holographic, you know, light works like rainbow-esque is Lemuria. And they are cat-like, so it's kind of like, I think of Avatar, the movie, where they have tails and like they're kind of animalistic. Lemurians remind me of Egypt, like Egypt gods and goddesses, like they have like cat heads and dog heads or whatever. Lemuria, they're like human slash cat slash spirit slash angel. A lot of us do hold Lemurian energy. I do, Tristen does. Meaning the stardust, like this energy, this frequency that exists of Lemuria exists with some of the humans here on Earth. Meaning Lemurians communicate to us like in our dreams or telepathically and subconsciously. Even with me, like I wasn't aware of it, but they have been communicating to me often, even when I'm awake. And they kind of remind us to get back to your work of interconnectedness. So if this resonates with you, if you feel like you have Lemuria vibes within you, it's a sign that you're part of the collective, you're part of the group, like, and you're very important, meaning you have to be here on Earth and you have a purpose, and it's to help society and help others in whatever way that is. But it's also about being extremely vulnerable and being yourself. Meaning, you know, as humans there's ego and we dress ourselves and we pretend to be this, and then we have many different hats, but in Lemuria, it's just soul. Your soul walks first. It's your soul first, human second. So there's a sense of being very vulnerable and authentic as you do your work to help others and yourself. It's like I'm seeing like a spider web, but not a spider web, but like, sure, like a spider web, how it's like a bunch of spots, like we're all connected to each other and each dot is a person and we're all connected. Lemurian starseeds, so if we come from this place. Help the young, help children too is coming up. Helping children, because they're our children, they're our own. Each child is ours. Oh, that's beautiful. They're like saying like each child, they may not be yours physically, but they're yours still. They're your children, always. A lot of humbleness, meaning they're not show-offy, Lemurians. So they can be fiercely intuitive, kind of like a cat, you know, with a very strong third eye and be able to see things, but not identify with that. They'll just give messages, just channel, they'll just help people. They are connected to water and oceans as well, and rivers. That is coming up often. But the beautiful waters, the water that sparkles. I'm just seeing big waves, almost like a forceful, destructive wave. So I'm just kind of asking why I'm seeing a destructive wave right now, because that doesn't seem nice, that doesn't seem fun. They're encouraging people to walk the path of like heaven and bring heaven on earth. Therefore, if you have Lemurian energy and you're not walking that heavenly path, they will nudge you towards that, and perhaps that's destructive. In a good way though, so you know, sometimes bad things happen, but for good reasons. It's a lesson for you to move on. So it seems like Lemuria, it's kind of like an angelic presence, meaning like a spirit guide. Like when I need assistance, I'll connect to my departed grandmother or an archangel, like Archangel Michael, Archangel Jophiel. Well, Lemurians act as guides as well, meaning they'll come and assist us if we need that type of frequency or energy of what I kind of described, of goodness. But like, it's a different frequency where like archangels are grand and like important and magnificent and amazing, where Lemurians are less powerful in a way, like less intense, and there's multiple of them, like, because it's community. So it's like, actually it's like less threatening, you know, less scary. So like, let's say you want to talk to angels but you're overwhelmed, perhaps you can connect to Lemurians, because it seems much more friendly, much more gentle, and easier to connect to. They kind of feel like friends and pals. They're not scary. They're very good. And they do connect a lot to feeding from the land and like, you know, frequency and energy. Like an apple growing from a tree is filled with like Mother Earth energy and like healing energies, and if you eat that apple, you know, that energy. So there's something about eating off the land and being mindful of what you eat. Like chips, a bag of chips doesn't have energy, you know, so there's like a sense of, being more connected to Mother Earth in that way. Like I said, this is one of my first times consciously connecting to Lemuria. I know I probably did before in the past, but it wasn't conscious. And I feel like they're blessing me right now, kind of like upgrading my energy. I feel like I'm being like attuned to their energy right now, which is kind of nice. I feel like they're welcoming me. Yeah, like I felt like a Lemurian put like a flower necklace on me, but some type of ritual is being put on me right now, which is very sweet. Yeah, there's, like I said, like that king or like that ruler of Lemuria, or one of them, is with me right now, probably like the Lemurian energy, which to me is a masculine energy. And yeah, this one is a bit taller, a bit more serious actually. He seems to be, I'm just going with what I'm feeling, but he seems to be like healing energies from my back, like he's behind me. Kind of working with my heart chakra, but from behind my back. So the back heart chakra, not the front. And cool, almost like taking out negative energy and placing in beautiful, light Lemurian energy. But like I said, Lemuria seems to be very approachable, like if you want to connect to them, meditate and connect to this energy. However, this leader of Lemuria is a bit more intense. So he seems a bit more, he laughs. He seems a bit more, like he's tall, very tall and powerful. I feel like I'm his child. Like I feel him take me in as one of his own. Okay, cool. So I feel like I just, like, it's gonna sound crazy, but I'm just telling you, whatever. I feel like I have it, I have a tail now. Like in that split second, I feel like Lemuria, I feel like I've been like a rites of passage. Anyway, so I feel like I embodied the Lemurian energy where, you know, I got my cat ears and my tail now, and I'm tall, and I don't know, I feel like I got downloaded, or like these codes or medicine from Lemuria was like implanted into me. Cool. Yeah, it was like a rite of passage. That's nice. And they have wings. They have angel wings as well. Much smaller than an angel, but they do, or some fly, or perhaps, like because I have angelic energy as well, like perhaps it's just me. It is. Okay. So I don't think Lemuria has wings, but I do. Like I have wings, so it's like, you know, we're all multifaceted, multi-dimensional beings, and yeah, I have those energies, so it's like, if you could, like, physically you can see me right here, with the long hair and the earrings and whatever, beautiful, thank you, but like, if you could psychically see me, perhaps you would see, you know, some type of avatar-looking person with a tail and ears and angel wings and, you know, colorful eyes, psychic eyes, and a third eye perhaps, and a big heart, you know. We're multi-dimensional, you know, we're shapeshifters, psychically if you can see it. Okay, so he's telling me that there's like and he's much lighter now too, so it seems this rite of passage that he did on me. And I say he lightly because there's gender on the other side with Lemuria, but it's very, we're one, we're all men and we're all women at the same time. So he, or they, or it, or just this Lemurian has a much lighter energy once this attunement is done. But he explains to me that it is a responsibility and my eyes will be awakened, so I'll be able to see other Lemurian people on Earth, those who know it or not. Yeah, I'm just realizing the importance of helping others and community and spreading light and bringing heaven on Earth, etc. So I'm excited to keep that going. So yeah, it seems like these messages are kind of redundant in a way, but very simple, but that's just what Lemuria seems to me from what I channeled. I could be wrong, everything I'm saying could not be Lemuria, who knows, but that's just what I'm sensing. It's just, you know, be good, do good, be good to yourself, etc. But that was nice. Okay, lots of love, friends. Let me know what you think, how that was. Did you go on that journey with me? Did you feel Lemurian energy? Do you feel like a Lemurian? Have you connected to Lemuria before? If there's another type of dimension or frequency or alien that you'd like me to channel or anything like that, or specific archangel or anything, let me know. I'd love to do that. But lots of love. Bye.